Welcome to another episode of the Slack Adjusters. I am one half of the Slack Adjusters with my player partner.
Celine B. World.
Woo! How was your week, Celine?
Everything's good. I mean, it's a good week, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good. It's still cold out here, and just kind of getting the emotions back going as far as, work and everything like that. Nothing too serious.
Okay.
Tree fell on my mom's house, tree branches and stuff, so dealt with that a little bit. Did you have any experience any outages or anything like that?
Nah, we've been lucky over here, man. Only thing I experienced was ice on my trailer, on my flatbed for a couple of days after, I think Tuesday I took it to a mechanic and got that thing hot, pressure washed off. Nice. So thank God I was able to get, because the load I was picking up, they needed to drive onto the trailer.
Ooh,
so
Lord.
With the ice being there, it delayed, like it had to come off. Outside of that, man, it's been a lot in the news. There's this CNN commentator that is no longer working for CNN. Don Lemon.
Lemon, yes. Don Lemon. Don Lemon. Yes. Don Lemon.
That boy thought he was special, didn't he?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Don Lemon.
He thought he was special, man.
Well, and shock jock, and we talked about this a little bit. When you see a lot of people getting in this anchors that get fired or quit or whatnot, they go on and start their own platform, YouTube channels or whatever, and do pretty well. Some of them, but some of them come out here and it just doesn't translate well from being an anchor or whatever he was and into YouTube and trying to start something and have a following. So This guy has not been able to do that. So what he has to do, he has to hit the streets. You know what I'm saying? He has to go into these streets and he got to walk around with a microphone. He's got to, stir up the pot. He got to keep a shock value.
He's trying to be his own CNN, right? He went from the big record label to independent. He independent now. You know what I mean?
Right.
He think he Master P.
In more than one way. But so you know what I'm saying? Like he's not doing a good job at it.
He's not. So
he's not pulling the numbers down. So now we got to go. Listen, we got to go the extra mile now.
Oh, okay. Come on. Is that what happened?
We got to go the extra mile now. He
got to do some stuff. I didn't think of that.
That's all it is. It's got to go the extra mile. We got to kick in the door, waving the 4-4. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe bend the laws and the rules a little bit. Maybe bend them.
Well calculated. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't think of that. That's a great point. So to the people who's following this and who's been following the story, Don Lemon went up to Minnesota with his new YouTube channel, his new media outlet, and they were gonna pop out on an ICE agent. The ICE agent didn't know they were coming.
Right, we're gonna catch him.
Don Lemon didn't know the location. They didn't even tell him. But he's going to be the only exclusive reporter on the scene to report what happened when they pop out on this ICE agent while he's off the clock doing his thing.
Right.
We're going to react to a few videos, and this one video that I have, man, I hope it's a good one. It's on Don Lemon's channel, so it might be skewed to favor him a little bit.
Okay.
What he called this video is what really happened. Right? Let's see what the heck Don says happened.
This an operation that is a secret that they invited folks out.
This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere. They don't expect us to come there. And then we disrupt business as usual.
So right now it's kind of mayhem. We're not part of the activists, but we're here just reporting on them. Did they explain to you why they're here?
They did not.
They said that there is someone here in Easterwood, someone who is a member of ICE, and he's a pastor of the church.
Our church had gathered for worship, which we do every Sunday. we asked them to leave, and they obviously have not left.
So this is what the First Amendment is about the freedom to protest.
There's a varying array of views in this church on politics of immigration. Recognize the complexity of the issue.
This shows you just how divided America is. When you look at the protesters here, and then you look at the people there who are praying, and you know what was the interesting thing? If these two groups could just get together, they might figure out what to do.
I don't necessarily agree with everything that's going on in the Twin Cities right now, but I don't think it's good to fight fire with fire. I think it's good to speak up. I think it's good to protest, but I think it's better to do it in a peaceful way.
Yeah, that was interesting to watch. This guy here, look, hugging his kid. And, you know, I imagine it's uncomfortable and traumatic for the people here. They think you lost and this didn't accomplish anything, and you went into their house, the house of the Lord.
The reality is the house of the Lord is a place where love lives. It's not a place where you can have a pastor masquerading as the director for the field office of ICE in St. Paul.
This is
well. Salim, I'll let you open up with your thoughts on this.
Listen, this is very interesting because look, Don tried Le Mans. He tried to act like Le Mans that he didn't know what was going on. We're not with the activists. He tried to put that out there clear. We're not with the activists. We're just here. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So listen, he was laying the groundwork from for his out, his legal out.
Mm-hmm.
When this whole thing hits the fan. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that. And then he said, we got people here on various sides. If both of these people can just get together, these groups can get together, maybe they can work. They work together.
Yeah, when he saw, so that, like I said, that was from Don Lemon's channel, but the raw video from start to finish, Don is in some parking lot somewhere. He's saying that they don't know where they're going. He's not aware of it, right? And it's a secret location. They're going to ambush an ICE officer at his place, like while he's off duty. So they get there, and these people are having worship within a church. If I'm not mistaken, a church is private property. Mm-hmm. It's not a public place. It's not a federal or state organization. It's a private place of worship. People have freedom of religion here in the United States, right? And if I'm not mistaken, the freedom of religion has nothing to do with the Constitution as far as like people coming in to protest there. Mm-hmm. Does people have the right to protest inside of a church that isn't theirs? Mm-mm. So, if we watch this video, Don chopped it up to where he's like, oh shit, this might not be good. Let me just pan over to the people over there still worshiping, right? Now pan over there to the people over there that's debating. Mm-hmm. If we could all come together.
Right.
Then he's thinking in his head, this is excellent reporting. This is excellent reporting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don, you know you done fucked up, right?
Lamont. Yeah.
Don Lamont.
Yeah.
No, you done fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as this happened, man, people was saying, I mean, our president said, hey, he should be arrested.
Mm-mm.
Did I think he was going to get arrested?
Mm-mm.
What did Salim think?
Oh, man. When I saw that the other people were getting arrested, I thought it was possible for Don Lemon to be arrested. Mm-hmm. But the whole entire thing about being arrested did not come to my mind for what they were doing until reports about it was happening. So, yeah, I mean, hey, man, he could get arrested. And did he get arrested?
There was reports that around 12 a.m., what's today, January 29th? 12 a.m., a little bit at 12 a.m., January 30th, Don Lemon was arrested at his home in California. And here's a video of him coming out of court. Let's see what happened, what he said.
Hey, down in the front, watch out.
Who's he holding hands? What is he doing? Oh, no.
That's his husband, Salim.
Oh.
Guys.
What is?
Look at him smiling, Salim.
He's a hero.
Don, over here. Don, over here. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Clear the way to the podium. Thank you. Thank you.
This stuff alive.
I need
boy.
sunglasses. Good. How are you? Wow. Can everybody hear me? Are you guys set? Everybody ready? So look, I want to thank everybody for their support. It truly means the world to me. I have no idea what's going on because obviously I haven't seen anything. I have spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now. In fact, there is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Again, I will not stop now. I will not stop ever. Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years, and that is covering the news. The First Amendment of the Constitution protects that work for me and for countless of other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court. Thank you all.
Bro. Listen, this could have played out no perfect much. You know, listen, you talking about a failing reporter, a failing, business. Don Lemon has his own brand, a failing brand. They've been better off not locking him up because he gonna eat this alive. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like you, I think you mentioned. He said it might be the next Smoulet. You see what I'm saying? So
we were talking about this earlier. And what did I say, Sleeve? I said that dude in jail right now doing this.
Yeah.
He Birdman hands going. Boy.
Yeah.
He was in there smiling. He was like, yes.
Yes.
Ching ching. What was that old Dave Chappelle meme? I'm rich.
Yeah.
This is what Don Lemon needed. He knew what he was doing when he walked into that church. He probably had a moment of like, oh shit, this might not be good, but I can spend this.
Yeah.
So Don Lemon got locked up. I told Salim earlier today when we was talking about this, he's probably in there thinking about, wow, I'm going to play the media card. I am media. That's exactly what he did. He ain't pulled the gay card out yet, but he did walk out with his hand to hand with his husband, right? He played that. Mark my words, people. He's gonna play the gay card. I'm gay. I'm a black man, and I am media, and I am Democrat. I'm liberal. Trump is not. The DOJ and Trump does not want. They want to silence us, right? He's gonna play all those cards. He's gonna ride this gravy train to the bank, right? Because although Don Lemon was wrong, he has all of those cards to play, bro. He has all those cards to play, and he has the public's sympathy, right? The outrage. There's so many people upset with what Trump and ICE, what they're doing. The guy died, right? Another person was killed. The video doesn't look good. I'm hearing that ICE is already pulling out of Minnesota after that. Don couldn't have been arrested at a better time, bro.
It's working out perfectly.
We don't mess with Don Lemon, but Don is like, he's gonna benefit from this more than he's gonna suffer. Now, will he do some jail time? I don't think so. They can't. He's gonna call himself a political prisoner, martyr, all that stuff. He's gonna call himself, and he ain't gotta speak. You heard the cheers when he walked up to that pole, clear the way. Clear away. God damn it, Don coming.
We love you, Don.
Yeah, cleared away.
He's their hero, bro.
Oh my goodness.
He's their hero.
So all that stuff staged anyway.
Believe.
All that stuff staged, bro.
You know, I go all night, man. It's entertaining to me. It's sad to me. And it's so predictable, man. What is your thoughts? Like before we go into this last reaction?
Like I said, it's a game, you know, and people make money off of playing the game. And it's you know, and it moves people, you know, and so but look, the ICE thing, which I got my opinions on that, and you know, I see so many conflicted things about it. The you know, and you know, I'm gonna tell you this much, that when they killed that, I mean, the lady who Renee, when she got shot, it was a little bit more like okay, but this other guy, bro, that one don't look good. That one don't look good. I don't know how I don't know what happened there, but you know, this whole thing is just a mess. They're capitalizing on it, and when people fail to realize that you're getting played like puppets,
bro.
We getting played when you realize we all getting played by like puppets, but you don't know, you know, and you let your emotions get the best of you. That's just a recipe for chaos. That's just a recipe for chaos. So if you can just take the time to sit back and think rationally and move to strategically, tactfully, or whatever, tactically, then you can make a more sound quality make a more sound decision, right? So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that lady Renee didn't want to die. I'm pretty sure her loved ones or whoever's in her circle did not want her to die. Is this a better outcome? No, right? So was what you went through worth it, bro? This is not gonna be water under the bridge in 3-4 years, 2, 3, 4, maybe a year, maybe months.
They're not gonna remember her name.
Nobody's not gonna care about all this. You're not making it's not. It's like, bro, really think about it. Move strategically for you and yours. When it comes down to it, you got your own personal economy, your own personal circles. You living, that's what you call you living and dying for right there. It's not. So, bro, you got to move differently and don't get bought into the hype. You're being played like puppets out here, man.
Big facts.
Come on, man. Let's run the video. I mean, like, you know, it's crazy.
All right, so our boy Harvey Levin, is that his name? From TMZ. He had some things to say about the Don Lemon arrest. Let's see what he had to say.
So the Trump administration wonders why people are saying that they are trying to form a dictatorship. Well, look at the landscape. Arresting Don Lemon, who covered a protest in Minneapolis, is just insane, ridiculous, dictator-like. This is the playbook that dictators use to destroy democracies and take the will of the people away. It is as simple as that. The First Amendment is the First Amendment for a reason.
Hey, pause that. Pause that.
The preferred amendment, when you have to.
Okay, I didn't want to jump in, like, you know.
Go ahead, man. I was gonna ask. Slim, you want to jump in on this?
Look, bro. Listen, and oh gosh, it's so cringe to me, bro. It's so cringe. The First Amendment, blah 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 blah. Listen, you can't go on private property. Now, you can't go on private property and cut a fool. You see what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. Sir, you all need to leave.
Yeah.
You're trespassing.
Yeah.
Did the people there tell them they need to leave and they were trespassing? And they did not leave. Now they're breaking the law. Okay?
Yeah.
So we need to find out if that was the case. They came into a house where they intimidated people. They were messing with people, but that's not. You can go into a church. You can go say, "Hey, blah, you can go do all that. That's not illegal. But they say, okay, you need to leave. Now there's certain rules that they trying to classify it. Did they intimidate them? Were they threatening them? Or all this kind of. They was asking questions. They were protesting. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you all need to leave right now. You're trespassing. This is private property. Even Don Lemon as a reporter, you need to leave right now. If he did not leave, now they're criminally trespassing, and now they got to call the police, and the police got to escort them out of there.
Right.
Did that happen? We don't know if that happened or not. So now, did they break the law? And maybe the
pastor asked Don to leave.
Right. See what I'm saying? So that's now you're criminally trespassing.
He even nudged him a little bit, and I was like, "Look, don't push me."
Right. I'm reporting this. Hey, see, everything they're talking about all that stuff y'all talking about might make sense on public property out in the street somewhere.
Yes.
But you can't go in somebody's house and do that. You can't go into my business and do that. You can protest their business outside the business.
What an idiot.
So kill all this talk you talking about. Levin, you are an attorney.
Yeah, he's an attorney.
You understand the game. Stop, but you playing the game. But see, people are not going to know the game. They're not going to understand trespassing. They're not going to understand the difference in private property. I see it all the time. Man, you can't kick me out of here, man. It's public property. No, it's not. It's private property.
Right.
The mall is private property. Burger King
a church is not public property.
There's no public property. It's open to the public to walk in, but it's still private property. Simple.
Let him finish.
Seeing what's more important. The framers of the Constitution knew that a free press was essential to a democracy. Without a free press, you don't have a democracy. And it's real clear that Donald Trump and company doesn't want a free press. The idea that a journalist, which Don Lemon has been for 30 years, would walk into a church and film a demonstration which is of national interest, and then to say somehow, when you watch the video, they say he's part of the protest. Watch that video. He is covering the protest. He is covering it.
He came with the protesters.
Right.
I covered riots.
He came with the protesters.
Exactly.
He's not freaking. He was there all giddy and excited about the secret location they're going to. He was there. All right, let's keep on going. Harvey.
I was a local reporter in Los Angeles for 15 years, and I covered riots and floods and earthquakes and all sorts of things where I had to step into areas where there were police, where there was activity, private property. When you're covering an event like this, like a protest, which I've covered many, you step into it. And that's what journalists do. And that's what Don Lemon did. The idea that the Justice Department is saying he walked onto private property, that is insane. A church invites everybody in. Have you ever seen a church with a no?
Stop it. Harvey. Yeah. Dude, I don't even want to finish this damn video.
No, we're gonna finish it because he's almost over. But listen, he's dancing around the fact that you step into private property and they tell you to leave. That's why, listen, this is why in all the videos that we're seeing from Don Lemon's camp and all these people's camp, you're not seeing video of them telling him to leave. Y'all need to get out of here.
Yeah, he did not show that.
They're not showing that. And that's why he's not commenting on that, right? I'm waiting to hear him say that because he knows the law and he's trying to address it because, he's fragmenting it right now.
Yes.
That's what he's doing. Like, bro, give it because be fair and balanced. You're not being fair and balanced. You can go on private property. True indeed. You can go on private property. But the minute they tell you, oh, you got to leave, and you don't leave, now you're breaking the law.
Exactly.
No trespassing sign saying no journalists allowed. Have you ever seen any house of worship that says that? It is insane that they're making this stupid argument transparent. And yet a grand jury indicted Don Lemon after a magistrate said there's insufficient evidence. Well, a grand jury will indict anybody because Don Lemon doesn't appear before the grand jury. Abby Lowell, his lawyer, doesn't appear before the grand jury. The Justice Department says what the Justice Department wants the grand jury to believe, and almost every time they believe it. It's all the way it's skewed.
One more time. Now check this out right here. You don't think that somebody in that congregation had cell phones out and they had cameras out there? Somebody out there, we might have video of them telling him to get out of there.
I'm sure it is.
And telling them to leave.
Sure it is.
So nobody's reporting, nobody's putting that out there. The DOJ might have a hand to play. They might have to pull that card one day. And then when they pull that out, what is this conversation going to say? And they say, listen, he was trespassing. They asked him to leave. He did not leave.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We got witnesses saying, we asked you to leave. You did not leave. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all kept pressing.
Right? What a soft target.
Yes.
It's like folks who choose to go to schools and do harm. Yep. Oh, we got to go to a church. Ain't nobody going to get violent in a church. Ain't nobody going to get aggressive with us on a church. What a weak, soft, freaking target.
That's a great point. They ain't say nothing about that.
Ridiculous assault. And I don't want to say just on the First Amendment. It's a ridiculous assault on democracy. Trump administration should be ashamed of itself, but they're not. And they will continue to do this.
Now pause that for a second. You just made a good point. You just made a good point. Like, it's a super soft target. I'm just thinking about that. Bruh, and I'm going to tell you something. Like, when, here's the thing, bruh. And we I don't like getting into religion on, because like, there's certain things I don't like to really talk about. And that's my personal preference.
Right.
And we don't want the disrespect and stuff like that. I hold that to the highest levels. People will go there. But, the religion keeps you in check in a way.
Yes.
We got, and if you are Christian and you say you live by these guidelines and standards, you know what I'm saying, that the Christianity talks about as far as just the moral side and civil and all this kind of stuff, these people are in there. That's who you pick to go, even though that guy might say he's an ICE agent. You you call yourself Don Lemon, and all these people call themselves Christians.
Yes. And
you go kick in the door, and you move the way you moving, and you call that
their worship,
and you call that, and that's a coward move to me.
And they call that freedom of press and freedom of speech and protected by the First Amendment. Dude, walk into a damn bar after the guy. Okay, let's say this guy is an ICE agent, right? Yeah. They went to his church, right? They went to his church. I would have liked to see him go to the damn bar that he goes to on Monday night to watch Monday Night Football
and try it
and see how that would have went. They probably would have got their head busted with some pool sticks,
right?
Some Heineken bottles.
No.
Walk into a grocery store. I mean, dude.
Battle World. Go to Walmart. Walmart's Battle World. You know what I'm saying? Pull up
Waffle House. They ain't got Waffle House out there in Minnesota. Go to Waffle House with that.
Yeah, pull
the
up
damn
Waffle
cooks
House.
that hit you with the spatula, the damn fry machine. Yeah, but we gonna go do it in a place where folks are calm. They feel like they're being watched by God. They're being judged. They're being, we're gonna call them out on their morality and insensitivity to what's going on in the world. And their pastor is an ICE agent. He's living a double life. Like, come on, man. Let's let Harvey. Man, let me go back. Harvey, finish your speech so we could tell you how wrong he is and wrap it up.
Journalists, they're getting search warrants for their homes. It is obvious what's happening in this country, people. Look at what is happening. You're going to look back in 2 years if somebody doesn't stand up to them, and I know people are now, but you're going to look back in 2 years and say, wow, we didn't see that coming. Well, Neville Chamberlain should have saw it coming, and he didn't. And we don't want to be in that position. So wise up, everybody, because it's obvious what's happening here. This is an outrage.
Hey, listen, look, bro. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's never a shortage of there's never a shortage of bullshit to react to. You know what I'm saying? And we're here for it as well. You know what I'm saying? And Harvey, he's growing a great brand, boy. He's grown a great brand over and just blah 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 blah.
Harvey has been very liberal and anti-Trump for a long time. If the shoe was on the other foot, he would be saying how crazy this was. for a reporter to walk into a church and interrupt a place of worship. And if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was the other side doing what happened to,
bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you how fake everybody is. These people are.
Okay.
Listen, man, these cats make money from running their mouth.
Oh, for sure.
It's a big business to make money, to get on there and run your mouth. You just gotta talk. You gotta just sound convincing and make people believe in you and make people want to believe you. I'm gonna give you a big one.
Okay.
Oh, the white man. The white man. We hate white men. Who? And Don Lemon, it's the white man. You're privileged. Who they go, man? Who they go hold hands with and marry on the highest of levels? That's the highest level, dog. You marry somebody. You Kamala Harris. We gotta stand. These white men is the worst. And everything that they encompass and talk about. But who she got? A white man. Ilhan Omar. Hey, why not that? She don't even marry white.
Don't bring Ilhan Omar in this month. Don't bring her in this.
Everybody. They go
Elon, whatever her name is.
Ilhan Omar. Then they go marry white men.
They do. Wow.
It's like, bro, are y'all stupid?
White man's enemy, right? But then they go marry him.
Then they go marry him? Are y'all stupid? And I'm saying the question being asked to the people that's being played. Y'all letting people play y'all, and then they go behind closed doors and laugh in y'all face. They go behind closed doors with the enemies, the so-called enemies, and laugh in y'all face.
Right.
And you fall hook, line, and sinker for it. Just like this dude right here. He's a liberal guy, and he know that you're attacking white people, but then they're white, and he's like, it's money in the bank for me. I could take it. Attack me all day. That's my money in the bank for me, bro. I got a brand based off of this.
Yeah.
So stop playing the game, people. Stop falling for the okie doke, people, and young and old. Stop falling for it.
Yeah.
And so it's just a game of Don Lemon and Don Lemon. Watch how he spin this thing. He gonna ride this white horse all the way out.
Man, I couldn't have said it any better, man. Look, let us know what y'all think in the comments below, and let us know if we're wrong. What's your thoughts on Don Lemon protesting in his church? Like, share, subscribe. We'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.